Hello, good day, everyone. My name is Nuruddin Dalia from Hassan University. So today, let me present to you about our research with the title "The Contribution of Housewives in Timber and Non-Timber Harvesting Activities During the COVID-19." The introduction of this research. Forest harvesting aims to optimize timber value, industrial supply, increase employment opportunities, and develop regional economics. Based on the objective of forest harvesting, Sarah in 2017 argues that sustainable forest management cannot be separated from community participations. In the forest resource management system, housewives unwittingly have a very important role in it, including land management, plant maintenance, harvesting of forest products until the final stage, namely marketing forest product. Based on the various phenomena described, the study was conducted to determine the involvement of housewives in harvesting timber and pine sap. Some of the households in General Balu, Maros Regency, his wife also helps in harvesting forest product. The consideration of determining the conduct of this research is due to the absence of research conducted in the place regarding the role of housewives in assisting the harvesting of timber forest product in pine site. The methodology. This research was conducted in September 2020 to June 2020 in Maros. The data collection process starting from December 2020 to the January. This method used direct interviews with housewives who are respondents in the study, including several criteria. And the results will be analyzed descriptively, quantitatively. And I'm describing the data that has been obtained from a sample of the study population and then future process to obtain a picture related to the role of a housewife in harvesting wood and pine forest product. How about the results? And let's see. So the description of harvesting timber forest products, which begin the utilizations of timber forest products carried out by the community, is the manufacture of charcoal. Charcoal making is one of the community's alternative to be used as a source of energy, such as cooking, or can be sold to the increased daily income. This wood can be obtained from the pruned wood or from dry wood. The charcoal making begins with the process of cutting wood into small pieces, which is done by the husband. After that, the wife managed the wood starting from making a hole with a size of 2 multiply 1 with a depth of 0.8 meter. Then put the wood into the hole that was made earlier. Then fill it with rice husks. The next stage is a burning process, which is carried out according to the time and type of wood used. After the burning process is completed, the rice husks are cleaned from the burning wood used. The wood that has become charcoal is dipped in a bucket filled with water, considering the charcoal condition is still hot until it continues at the last stage, namely charcoal collections. How about the harvesting description of a pine sap? So pine sap harvesting in Chandra Maros is managed by a company called PT Apu Home Base Harness, with a land area of 100 hectares, which is like a tenant hamlet. And the process carried out in harvesting pine sap is the Kwakan Kwakan is a traditional technique, which is make holes in the pine trunk, and the wife's role is to help the husband in collecting the tape sap and putting it in the bucket. In one bucket, it can accommodate 25 kilograms of pine sap, which is then carried by the husband on the place where the sap is collected. The distance traveled from the tapping site to the sap collection point varies. The closest distance is 0.5 kilometers, and the farthest distance is 3 kilometers. And how about the time outpouring of harvesting timber first product? The average of making homes from rice husk is quite long compared to respondents who are still productive average. And this was also experienced by respondents who had the same amount of time as their husbands, namely 0.3 hauka. And this is a table timber harvesting time outpouring. We can look in this table the outpouring of the working time, the husband and the wife. So the average of this time is 0.3 and 0.2 for the wife. And even description, the husband is wood cut into pieces small, and the wife is processes the small wood, starting from the process of the harding wood with the husk, dyeing it to drying the charcoal with can be solved. Yeah, it can be seen from the diagram that the husband average time spent working is greater, namely 57%, while the wife is only 43%. This difference is not much different considering that the age of the wife is mostly included in the work, so that they still have great motivation to work. This is the time outputting of harvesting pine sap here. However, some respondents also only one choose to accompany their husband from the morning 8 o'clock until 12 o'clock. So this is outline table of harvesting time for pine sap, the husband and the wife. The average is 0.7, and the activity description is the husband's pine resin's collection. The pine sap which has been transported to the sap collection point by the company, and the wife's collection of pine sap. This is the diagram of the contribution of outpouring of pine sap. Harvesting working time. The wife is 48% and the husband is 52%. And the revenue contribution of harvesting timber forest production will be presented in the table 3. So you can look at this table show us how much contribution of the income by the husband and the wife. And yeah, husband is more than wife. Then the role of housewives in managing timber forest product has an effect on income, with an average income contribution is 42%, or much as 112,000 rupees. The husband has an average income 65.83 rupees, while the housewife is 42,000 rupees. Even though the husband average income was greater and housewife had a higher income contribution rate, reaching 60% or as much as 30,000 rupees. This is due to the fact that housewives have longer working hours than their husbands. This happens because the husband uses timber forest product to fill his spare time before plowing the fields, which is their main source of livelihood. So this is income mindset tapers. Again, the husband is more than the wife's contribution of the income. And the conclusions, the last point of this presentation is the involvement of housewife in harvesting woods and pine resin product in Maros is done to fill their spare time as well as to increase in family income. Where the utilization of timber forest product housewives manage it into charcoal. Meanwhile, in harvesting pine sap, housewives only carry out the stage of collection the sap into buckets, which are transported by the husband to the sap collector. The average contribution of working time spent in harvesting wood and pine resins products by housewives is 43% and 48%. This is because most housewives engage in reproductive activities such as cooking, cleaning, and caring for the children. The contribution of housewives has an influence on increased family income, where the harvesting of timber forest product has a percentage contribution of income of 42%, with harvesting pine sap has income contribution of 26%. Thank you very much.